It's been over a year since the cruise industry had to completely shut down due to the global pandemic. I've got just one question for you. Are you ready to get back to the greatest vacation I know of? I've missed it so much. My wife and I have been on 51 cruises, and the last one was in January of 2020, just a month or two before the whole cruise industry shut down. The point of this video is to make sure that you got the word that if you're ready to get back to cruising, Royal Caribbean wants to make it happen for you this summer. It looks like they're going to be the first major cruise line to offer cruises to the Bahamas and the Caribbean again. So if you're ready to go on a cruise again, now is the time to contact my travel agent, Caitlin Gallagher, to get you booked on a cruise this summer. As you probably know, the cruise lines aren't yet able to offer cruises out of American ports, such as Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Galveston, or Los Angeles. But Royal Caribbean is going to do the next best thing. Adventure of the Seas will be sailing out of Nassau in the Bahamas, beginning June 12th. That is not very long from now. And Vision of the Seas will be sailing out of Bermuda, beginning June 26th. These are good options for Americans or Canadians who have had their COVID vaccinations and are ready to get back to cruising. Because really, when you think about it, even for someone like me all the way over here on the west side of the United States, it's really not that much more difficult to fly to Nassau or Bermuda than it is to fly to Miami for a cruise. Now, let me tell you what I think is the best part of what Royal Caribbean is planning to do. On some of these cruises they're going to be offering this summer, they'll be spending 2 days at Royal Caribbean's private island in the Bahamas, Coco Cay. If you're into cruising, you've probably heard about Coco Cay. Royal Caribbean spent over $250 million building an amazing vacation destination on their own private island. It opened in May of 2019, and it's an incredible spot to spend a vacation day. And like I said, on Adventure of the Seas and Vision of the Seas this summer, some cruises will be spending 2 days there. The centerpiece of Coco Cay is an amazing water park with 13 water slides, including the tallest water slide in all of North America. With 13 water slides, there are slides for all ages, from young kids to teenagers and some incredibly thrilling ones for the bravest adults. Also in the thrill department on Coco Cay, there's the Caribbean's largest wave pool. Or how about a 1,600-foot zip line that offers an incredible ride above the island? Or if you want to go way up, like 450 feet up above the island, this helium balloon is the ride for you. And you'll get some great photos from up there. But if you'd rather chill out than go for thrills, Royal Caribbean's private island has got that covered too. It features the largest freshwater pool in the Caribbean, including, of course, a swim-up bar. And on Coco Cay, you'll have your choice of several relaxing beaches, where you can spend the day in the sun or the water or both. The beach they call Chill Island is the budget-friendly choice with powdery sand, warm tropical water, and barbecue food at the Chill Grill. But for the ultimate upscale beach experience, there's the Coco Beach Club, where there's an infinity pool overlooking the beach. The restaurant offers upscale dishes including steak and lobster, and if you rent a private beach cabana, you'll have a dedicated attendant to take care of all your needs. Now, if you're one of those people that can afford the very best, these are for you. Over-the-water floating cabanas with freshwater showers and a private slide to drop you right into that beautiful blue ocean water. Now, the reason that I'm really excited about the fact that some of Royal Caribbean's cruises this summer will be spending 2 days at Coco Cay is because it gives you the opportunity to experience two totally different kind of days. Spend one day doing all the fun stuff, the water slides, the zip line, the wave pool, and then spend a second day recovering and relaxing at the beach or in the pool or at the bar. As far as I'm concerned, a day at CocoCay is a perfect day, but one day is just not enough. I want to experience it all and not be rushed. So for me, the cruises that Royal Caribbean is going to offer this summer with 2 days at CocoCay, on Adventure of the Seas out of Nassau, and on Vision of the Seas from Bermuda, those sound like really great options for anyone looking to get back to cruising this summer. If you're interested in booking a cruise, use the best travel agent I know to book it for you. My travel agent, Caitlin Gallagher, the owner of Ambren Travel. Give her a call or send her an email and tell her you want to get back to cruising this summer on Royal Caribbean. And if for some reason you're just not ready to cruise quite yet, but you would like a great vacation, talk to Caitlin about all-inclusive land resorts in Mexico and the Caribbean. I've put links up on the screen to some videos I've made about land resorts that my wife and I have stayed at over the last few years. As much as we like cruising, we've also come to see that there are some advantages to land resorts over cruise ships. So give that some thought and talk to Caitlin when you're ready to book your next vacation, whatever it is. I'm Jim Zim. Thanks for watching.